Okay, Megan, it is Friday, June, let's say it's the 11th. We're going to guess. So you're a fucking hypocrite. We started today talking about, I don't even remember what the topic was about. Fucking Turtle, McConnell, saying, the era of bipartisanship is over. What fucking era is he talking about? Ever since he's been in Congress, there has been no bipartisanship because he refuses to participate in it. And I'm really frustrated that he's the one out front. Where the fuck is Chuck Schumer? Putting the blame on the goddamn Republicans. This is so irritating that it's always the Republicans stonewall, and then they say, oh, the Democrats won't work with us. It's bullshit. AOC saying, let's just stop playing patty cake. Let's stop the whole thing, is a reaction to the fact that we're not getting anywhere. The Republicans have made it very clear their agenda is to stop any legislation from being passed, to hurt the current administration and to try to make Congress look bad so that they can stay in power. You don't operate like this. This isn't how the government was intended to be running. Where has your voice been in McConnell's whole era? And telling him when he just swore, we're going to block everything that Obama does to try to make him a one-term president. It didn't work. He's trying the same thing now with Biden. And I don't think that'll work either. But the American people are tired of voting in the most important election ever and still getting not the results that we want. Of course, McConnell's hoping for that fatigue, that we won't be able to rally the Democrats, enough Democratic votes to maintain the Senate and hold the House, let alone the White House in 4 years. But, you coming on being entirely disingenuous to say, if the whole agenda is just screw Republicans and I just want to stay in power. What the fuck do you think the Republicans have been doing for the last 40 years? Their whole thing is just about staying in power so that they can dismantle government and not help anyone except themselves, rich people and corporations. They don't want to help their constituents. They aren't interested in helping people through hardship. They're interested in maintaining power to enrich themselves. And you couch this under small government. Fuck you. It's all a bunch of lies. And the most honest moment I think you had on this program was when Whoopi asked you what can be done, if anything, and you just went, I don't know, man. That's pretty much sums it up. You don't know. And nothing that you argue is for a solution. You just complain about Democrats, and tout your conservative values, which are all hypocritical. Anyway, then you praise Joni Ernst, who says she's the most bipartisan member of Congress or something. She voted no on COVID relief. She voted no on the Voting Act. She voted no on the investigation of the insurrection. She voted no on the majority of Biden's cabinet nominees. How is that being bipartisan? But she did do a nice live troll of you. In your question, you somehow managed to, in your question to Joni Ernst, you somehow managed to needle in that Vice President Harris, you said, quote unquote, looked like a moron with some interview. I think it was Lester Holt, and which I didn't see. And Joni Ernst very carefully in talking about AOC, is talking about we need to speak about each other in terms of respect. She was talking about you. I'm sure she was talking about more than just you, but it includes you. You want respect, but you're not willing to give it. You want bipartisanship, but you're not willing to give it. I don't see the Republicans screaming about we want to work in a bipartisan way when they're in power, ever. So I don't really want to hear this argument from your side at all. We need to end the filibuster and just get stuff fucking done.